with making the trial size white garment, there is still so much to do just for this one outfit. Before we even start talking about the next garment, it's time to talk about modeling shoots. And I'm so excited to talk about this. So I'm doing this really late for the white garment, but hopefully it's early enough for the next garment. But basically, what I'm doing is I'm going on my social media, I'm asking for people that fit the size range, if you're in the area or able to travel to the area, to let me know, contact me at a certain email, and, we'll figure it out from there. So I'm hoping to get a couple shoots done before Christmas so I can do, or before the holidays really, so that way I can get it up and running, the website, by December and right after Cyber Monday, so that way it's not a part of those sales. It's something brand new. It's something you can still get in time for Christmas, hopefully. And I'm just hoping that, we can get enough shoots in that I can get at least one model in each size done. And then whatever shoots come afterwards, they'll just be learning shoots to see if the garment fits and kind of other social media content, other YouTube content, just to kind of keep the learning there and, learn where to take it next for each type of body, because the more body types we get it on, the better. But I am hoping to get 2 shoots done before December even starts, so we can start that kind of pre-sale, wait list, garments, and then after that we can start the full sale with all of the photos. I'm hoping that everything goes smoothly. I'm hoping that the garments work well, and I will be updating y'all after each shoot. So, we'll get to the first shoot. Okay, y'all, so I just got back from doing one model, and this is not really much of a model. It's just a kind of a trial, the sizing, because this model particularly is a, workout fitness person. They do strength training and all that kind of stuff. So they're a different body type than, the average body type that I took measurements of to make my size range. And we are eventually looking to make a version, if not have it be inclusive of being a workout outfit. So we needed to know the tips for that and where to take it from there. And we got those tips from the workout model. Basically, if we want to make it more appropriate for the type of working out they do, we need to enhance the waistband, make it a little larger, and we need to elongate the legs, maybe put the snaps on the knee area, but end the actual pant in the mid-calf area, just so that way there's not a lot of slipping, and then to make it overall just a tighter fabric, just one that kind of will stick through sweat and stuff, because while this will stick through sweat and stuff, it's not going to stick as well. And then there was a couple notes for the types of flares and what we could do and how that could work, because if we have elongated pants, then that means we could put another snap on the mid-calf area and do short flares and stuff like that. So there's a lot of thoughts there. Now, the one part that they mentioned that I don't know if we're going to fix right away or make a separate pair of pants for this fix is that the crotch depth area is a little too long. They have thicker thighs and thicker calves and a thicker knee area, so things need to be a little more stretchy with that. So we're already thinking that we put elastic in a lot of areas and, make that stretch happen with the fabric. And they noted that the collar maybe a little tight. So I'm not a huge collar person, and the collar was added by someone else for the design. So the next version of this garment may not even have the collar, so that might not even be a concern. But I noticed the collar can be a little, it's not tight, but it's just it's there, it's noticeable. So with those notes and with the way that shoot turned out, I'm really happy. I do think that for that kind of body type, we will have to develop a different pant. And if that pant doesn't work for all the other body types, maybe we sell 2 different types of pants. And maybe, we have the one that is for the non-workout kind of body type, and then we have the one that's more for the muscular, the larger, thicker thighs, you know, the one that can't, I don't know how to describe it. We'll have words for it when the final pants are out, but I'm like, there's a word I'm looking for that I know is perfect for it, that no one, like, I don't know if it's used or not, but it would be perfect for it. So that's how the technical first shoot went. It was really more like, let's see how it will work and what can we do to enhance the amount of body types we're including with this garment. So I will check in after the second shoot. So we just got done with the second shoot, the more formal shoot, and it was kind of a trial run of how these shoots will go because it's not the larger one. The larger one is going to be December 3rd, and I'm going to have the most amount of models that day, but I have 2 smaller shoots before then. This was the first of the smaller shoot, so we had basically 2 of my friends, Riley, myself, 1 model, and their daughter. And we all kind of did a trial shoot. We all got the social media content done. We got the video content for YouTube done. And, you know, I was looking at the photos afterwards, and they seemed a little dark, which was weird. And they seemed a little blurry. So we used a photographer, and the photos that we took are personal stuff, so the photographer had to leave early. So it kind of looked the same. So this time we're going to do no photographer. We're going to change the lighting up. Or the next time we're going to do no photographer, change the lighting up a bit. Hopefully it'll be a bit brighter so the outfit stands out a little more. It'll be a little less blurry on the faces. Yeah, it was really weird. I think the photos look great, but when you get close up to like see the minute details, it's like here and there, and like it's inconsistent with the color. And it's different from the first shoot I did. I had it on a tripod, and the photographer did not use a tripod. So we're thinking maybe that was it, or maybe the lighting was just really bad. We're going to bring my mom's light remote because we noticed that my mom did not give us that last time. So if we have that next time, we can change her lights and adjust things accordingly. But overall, I had really a lot of fun. I think that the outfit looked amazing on every body type. It didn't have the same issues as the first model had, and I asked if we made these changes, would it ruin it for your body type, and they agreed that the changes would probably not make it as appealing, and it would probably like make all of those issues that they like about the fact that this garment doesn't have, it would make them have it. So we'll probably have to do a separate pant for the sport version. And the tops looked great. I think that we definitely have to put some elastic in the bottom of the top to keep it secure for our larger chested women, just so there's not that peekaboo pop out. And, you know, the model, she walked away with purchasing the garment, so that was really exciting. I sold my first garment, and it's really cool. It was really, really cool, and the garment looked amazing on her, and we had an unexpected model pop by last minute, so that was fun too. We got a lot of content for the first day. I'm just hoping that once I send the photos to the editor and they come back, that they look really well, and that we can take the notes of the editor for the lighting and stuff and adjust for this next shoot, because I have another shoot the next week, and it's going to be three females. And they're all kind of that 3-4 size, but I do have one that personally I would put them in the 2 pant size, in the 3rd top size, but I'm letting them choose if they want the 2-3 size or the 3-4 size. And they are actually on the wait list for the garment as well. So if they like the garment, if they would like to purchase the garment, they are more than willing to. And I potentially will be selling 2 garments, which is exciting. And honestly, it's a size 10, which I was a little concerned that the 10 wouldn't be as common. So I'm hoping that maybe the 10, 14, 18 is a common more than the 8, which is my size. I'm a 7, honestly, in the pants and an 8 in the top, but we only made an 8. And I think, honestly, that maybe more of our preteen, teen era, kind of. But either way, whichever works. But I will be checking in after the professional shoot 2, but shoot 3. Okay, y'all, so we just got done with the 3rd shoot, and we had 4 models today. And this was like the largest amount of models that I didn't know personally. One I actually did meet at a meet and greet, which was kind of cool to see them again. And we'll get further into the details about them because there's more opportunities with them, which is exciting. But we had a younger girl in her teens come with her mom. And then we had 2 other women that traveled from out of state. Like they flew or like they drove here to do this specifically. And I think that is so sweet that people went out of their way to like just try to help and like see if it'll work. And everyone looked amazing in the garment. The one woman, I saw her the night before, and I had saw her body type and looked at her measurements and was like, okay, so she looks like she'll be this size. And then I met her and I was like, she might be smaller in the pants now that I'm thinking about it. So I had brought like extras and stuff, and thankfully I did, because when she put it on, it was it just didn't fit right in my personal opinion. She said she was comfortable, but it didn't fit right in my opinion. So I put her in the smaller one, and she said that one fit much better. I honestly think that there's a couple of them that, for this group, that I could have played around with the sizing to see how much it could stretch, but it was really about getting in and out of the location. So we started the shoot, everyone did, their matching, their simple flare, and then we went to the alternative flares that don't fit everyone. And the one person that I knew from the meet and greet didn't fit one of the flares. And so everyone got pictured in like the 2nd type of large flare, and then we did pictures for the ones that fit the 3rd type of the large flare. And overall, it fit everyone really nicely. It hugged everyone's body in the right way. Now, Mark has a thing about how, like, for some people the back flips up, but I honestly think that that's dependent on how your back muscles lay out. And also depends on how large or small of a chest you have. Now, it's not perfect, and I've thought about doing elastic on the waist as well, but there's some people that I feel like it would be very constricting if you put elastic in the waistband. I think that leaving a free-to-breathe shirt, in a sense, when it already has elastic in it in the stretching areas to help it fit people, is better than, elastic and then making it restrictive towards people, and it may not fit everyone then if the elastic won't stretch for the body, which it should, but you never know. Elastic sometimes can be a butt face, and adding it sometimes can make people feel more like held in, and sometimes you don't want that, and I don't know if they want that with the shirt. I asked people how they would feel with some of the changes some of other models have offered, and every body type is different, so that's why we thought about doing alternative, like, different forms of pants for different body types, and then this type of pant encompasses this type of body types. So that's honestly what I learned throughout the past couple shoots, and that I think I'm probably going to learn with the next shoot as well, is that for each body type there are specific niches, but we can find a general rule of thumb. And overall, I think it's been really successful. For this shoot, this was actually one of the shoots I was like, I don't think any of you are on the wait list, and I didn't make it known that they could walk away with the garment then, but I was like, but I kind of was like, if you wanted the garment, you could have it for, this much, because they do get a model discount. And they all seemed very interested in the outfit, but I don't think any of them really could afford it at that moment. So I understand that. I mean, I know how much I spent on the garment, and I know how much the garment costs for people to buy, so I get that. What I spent on the garment, what I made to produce this, as a consumer, my mouth would gawk, because I would have never thought that it would have taken this much. But here we are, either way, and we are going to sell the garments. And so there's a couple people I think that will probably buy when they see it on the site, and maybe the models will too. I don't know how I don't have a discount on the webpage yet. I'm hoping to get that set up. But if the models are interested in purchasing, I hope they'll reach out to me versus purchasing on the site right away. So that way I can give them a discount in any sense. But I've offered the ones that are local the discount, and then I can give them the outfit versus them paying shipping fees and stuff. So I've really worked everything as well as I can. I'm not a business major. I don't have a team member. I am doing this solo. I'm building a site and a company by myself. And I just have the support that I have, whether that be limited or not in the certain areas. And it's been fun. So I think this shoot was really successful. I got to put everything away and prepare for the next shoot. We potentially have like 5 to 6 people in this one, but I honestly think it may end up just being the one person that's already committed, because the rest of the people haven't committed yet, which makes me feel like they're not going to commit. But either way, I'm going to set their outfits up and, go through everything, make sure the snaps are still secured, make sure every outfit is okay and, doesn't have any stains or anything. One of the garments from photo shoot 2 did have a little makeup on it, but I got it out. Also, it was okay because it was a garment that was going to someone and they were buying it and it was their makeup. So it's all okay and it worked out. Other than that, everything's been going well. I do know that the snaps definitely need some refinement. It's definitely going to change because they're just, for all of the fabric types that we're pushing it through, it's too thin. They want to move and they can't move. I can't have them pop out of the fabric. That'll be issues. And, so for the trial size, it's okay. We're letting people that are purchasing it know, hey, not everything's perfect. But for final, going out there in the mass numbers and, actual like collection level, it can't do that. So we're hoping to add elastic or to change the snaps up, and hopefully that'll prevent that issue from happening further. But either way, until modeling shoot 4. Okay, y'all, so I just got done with the modeling shoot number 4. This modeling shoot was actually the smallest one we had. I had quite a line of people, the continuation, all those people that didn't come to 3, they had the potential to come to 4. And then I had other people that were available for the 4th day shoot and that weren't available for any other day. So I had actually potential for having a lot, but I set all the garments up the day after or the night of the 3rd shoot. And throughout the week, I sent emails out letting people know, asking them questions, talking to them about this, talking about their needs, because we have learned that not all flares work with all types of knee. We want to add elastic for that. So I'm doing my typical communications, my check-ins, and, the responses get less frequent and less frequent. So we ended up actually just having one model show up, which was fine. This model came all the way from Florida, and I'm so grateful that they did, because their body type was a different form of a body type that I had yet to try the outfit on in that size. And then specifically with their size, it was the only size in the top that I had yet to actually get a website grab photo-wise of. So it was really beneficial. It needed to happen. I had been communicating with them very early on in the modeling setup, and I wanted to make it work. I knew that they were going to be a later date and that they may potentially have been shot after I was going to put the site up. The site was supposed to go up earlier than it did. I ended up getting pushed back because I was doing it all by myself and there was so much stuff I had to do. There's still a lot of stuff I have to do to make sure the site is perfect, in my opinion. I want to add more, but right now it is out there so people know that they can purchase the garment. That way I can really know if this size works for people, and we can work on making casual wear, business wear, workout clothing, other outfits to go with this current outfit, a new mass-produced version of this outfit. But I need to know how large the clientele is. So that's the next step after this shoot. But during the shoot, that's what I really, learned as my next step. But this shoot was amazing. This model was amazing. They work out, so they're buff. They filled out the shirt beautifully. They filled out the pants beautifully. And they did walk away with a shirt, which I was really happy because, one, it looked amazing on them. But two, I sold a garment. And it's not even I don't even need to sell the whole outfit. I know the pants and the top can go separately. In my personal opinion, I would probably wear the pants with a lot of tops versus just the sole outfit all the time. Because it's very one note after a while. I get that. That's why we want to do flare, alternative styles and colors and patterns and stuff. If it really, is worth the time and the investment. But I was just really happy. And we'll definitely be using them again in the future if, it is successful and we can continue modeling. So overall, it was a really successful photo shoot, even though no one ended up turning up. It honestly probably was the best learning experience because it was a different body type than even my mom or my sisters or the other models. I had been working with the body types I knew of. We did know the workout body form for the largest size, but it didn't work with my outfit. So I was very nervous for the athletic body type. And it really secured me that, it depends on your workout. So it depends on your workout build. It depends on all these factors. So hopefully, if everything's successful, we can release a different version of the pants for different forms of body types. And then, this pants can encompass this type of body type, and this pants can encompass in this type of body type. Yeah, I think that would be really beneficial. I mean, I think looking at my, companies, they all have some kind of adaptation kind of sense. And I think that a length extension on the leg, a length extension on the limbs, those are the adaptions that my line will be taking probably first and foremost if it's all successful. Right now, I'm waiting on the outfits to start selling online. I'm really excited. I gotta reach my clientele. That's the main part right now. But yeah, so this is the end of the white garment modeling shoots. I am so excited they are done. We did 4 shoots when we could have done less, but we could have also done way more. For one outfit, it was definitely enough photos, but it wasn't enough learning experience for me. I learned so much by seeing it on so many different types of bodies, and I wish we had done it with the samples, but with the timing of when the samples were happening, I just didn't have the time to be hey, can people try on my garment, please? So we're here in mass production, and there's a couple things that need to change. I mean, it's not major mass production, which is great. It's small mass production, in my opinion. But we made 25 in each size, and yeah, things are going to change. Snaps are going to change. Elastic's going to be added. Things are going to adjust here and there, but it really does work for a lot of body types and a lot of people, and I'm really happy with that because we put literally the same garment on 5 different people with all different body types, and it worked for them, and I'm just happy to see that. I mean, I'm happy that it's me accomplishing it, but I'm just happy to see it in general because it's something as a kid that I wish would be something that I could have grew up with. So I'm hoping that this is successful and that future generations of kids that don't fit into the normal or average skew of life have a place to go and know they're not alone. But I hope you enjoyed all of these modeling videos, and I hope you enjoyed all of the modeling journey and the fashion journey. We will be continuing the journey as much as possible. I will let you guys know if the journey ever ends, but I'm hoping it really doesn't. Until next time, bye y'all!